This week ethics video, we're going to talk about two things. We're going to talk about free speech and official responses and signs of omission. And free speech and official responses, there's a couple topics that I like, and general topics I like. More towards free speech and how we interact with official pressure, not official responses. So when it comes to free speech, every American is given the right of a free speech, freedom of speech. We can say what we want to say and always do what we want to do. But in the media, I think free speech is given, but it's also limited. You can't just go on every news network saying what you want to say. You can't go on and just call everybody a criminal. You can't just go on and call someone a murderer without all the facts. And being in the media, we need to learn that much as we have freedom of speech, we have to learn how to relay our news to our audience in a non-biased opinion. That's why I feel like in the media, we need to use free speech. Example of freedom of speech that I see in the media is with the political news network. I see it in Fox News. I believe there should be a change in basically the speech that both those networks do. They both lean towards the side in politics, and one leans towards the left, one leans to the right. I think that should not be seen in politics or any news outlet. We need our news outlets to be non-biased and basically be able to know that they're always telling the truth to us and they're not trying to just relay an agenda or a message to us. A topic that came up in the chapter of freedom of speech was just basically the code of ethics, minimize harm of your speech, be accountable for what you always say. So when you say something as a journalist, when you write it down, when you say it on national TV, it's going to be forever stuck there, especially in this new era of media where they can take clips off TV, take clippings of papers. It's not papers. And when you write articles, get delivered to news websites too. So always double check what you say. Think about what you're saying before you post it or even say it out loud on TV. Because once you say it, you can never get rid of it. So always be confident in what you say and always make sure what you're saying is the truth and is also ethical. Signs of omission. A topic I liked from signs of omission were really about different topics that we saw. So in signs of omission, the end of the chapter usually leaves questions. I usually use those questions to answer my questions on this class. So question 3, it basically said if you think your immediate boss is doing something unethical and there's any type of job, do you think it's okay to report it to a higher up? I believe that it's okay to question your boss and even ask others about it. So, when your boss doing something that you don't think is ethical and you don't think is plausible for your job, I think you should always question them. And you should always find the higher up to report them to and tell them. You may sometimes even get fired, but when you work in the media and you think your boss is pushing agendas on the people that consume the media, you need to make sure that as journalists and people in the media, we're still doing our job and relaying news non-biasedly. And those are my ethical videos for this week. Thank you.